What's up, fellas? So if you clicked on this video, chances are you're sick of waiting in TSA lines and want to elevate your experience at airports. You want to know how to get either TSA Precheck, Global Entry, or Clear, or possibly all three with credit cards. Well, you clicked on the right video because not only will I be explaining the differences between these programs, but by the end of the video, I'll show you credit cards that pay for your TSA Precheck and Global Entry completely for free. If that sounds like a plan, sit back, grab a drink, and let's get started. So what is TSA Precheck? Basically, it's a US-based program that allows you to skip the line at airports. So instead of waiting up to an hour or more at busy airports, it's generally no more than 10 minutes to get through TSA Precheck security, and usually more like 2 to 3 minutes. Another awesome benefit about TSA Precheck is you don't have to remove your shoes, your belt, or your light jacket, and also you don't have to take your laptop or liquids out of your bag. TSA Precheck usually runs you around $78, and this lasts for 5 years at the recording of this video, making this the cheapest option and just really worth it for an effective $15 a year cost. But later in this video, I'll be showing you how to get TSA Precheck for free. Moving on to Global Entry, what is it? Well, whereas TSA Precheck is for going from state to state, Global Entry makes it much easier to enter back into the United States from a foreign country. Typically, without Global Entry, once you enter the US, you have to go through customs and immigration, where you have to present your passport, complete a customs declaration form, and sometimes a CBP officer will question you about your trip. Depending on the particular airport and the lines at the airport, this could take anywhere from a few minutes to over an hour. Whereas having Global Entry allows you to go straight to a self-service kiosk as soon as you enter the US, which almost guarantees you'll be done within a few minutes max. On top of that, if you enroll in Global Entry, you'll automatically have TSA Precheck as it comes with your Global Entry membership. As you can see here, Global Entry usually costs you around $120 every 5 years at the time of recording this video. So for only $40 more, you get Global Entry and TSA Precheck for 5 years, which definitely gets you the most bang for your buck. But obviously, I'll be showing you guys later in this video how to get both of those for free. Now knowing about TSA Precheck and Global Entry, why get Clear? Well, Clear is sort of different in the sense that it's not actually a substitute for security, but rather a substitute for an ID verification. Normally, lines for ID verification can take several minutes to get through, and then after going through that line, you either have to go into normal TSA line or the TSA Precheck line if you have it. But with Clear, you walk straight up to a Clear kiosk and typically are on to security within the same minute. A key difference with using Clear as an ID verification process is that you don't have to go through a TSA line, but rather you get escorted by a Clear employee to the front of the TSA line. And on top of that, if you have TSA Precheck as well, then you also won't have to take off your shoes and all that other good stuff. Having Clear will run you $199 per year, making this program about 12 times more expensive than TSA Precheck. Also, there is no method to get this program for free, but you can get it for a discount, which I'll go over in a bit. So now going over all of these programs, which one is the best? Well, I sort of can't really give you that answer because it's completely dependent on how much you travel, as well as how much you hate waiting in lines. I know for me, I especially hate waiting in lines, so overall, getting Global Entry, I think, is definitely the best deal, as if you can get Global Entry and TSA Precheck in one bundle. And if you want to get Clear on top of that to save you even more time, then I don't see any harm in that. Just be aware that Clear is not in every single airport, but it still can be quite useful around the country. Now, how do you go about getting these programs for free? Well, by the thumbnail and title and my channel, you probably guessed it, credit cards. There's a huge variety of credit cards out there that come with TSA Precheck, Global Entry, as well as Clear, and I'll be going over some of the top cards that come with these benefits, as well as 2 cards that have $0 annual fees that come with TSA Precheck and Global Entry credits. Maybe some cards that you already have. So you are mostly going to find this credit on the top tier travel credit cards. What better way to start off than the Amex Platinum card? So, you guys all know it, you all love it, $695 annual fee, but we're only really here for one thing at the moment. So the Amex Platinum comes with a Clear credit, which pays for the entire enrollment for it every single year. It also comes with a Global Entry or TSA Precheck credit of $120 or $85, depending on which credit you get, and this renews every 5 years. I mean, not a bad card to get, 80,000 membership reward points, and some people can go up to 175,000 if you can find that offer. Don't apply under the as high as, because you'll most likely just get the 80,000 membership reward points. But if you go through like incognito browsers or maybe through your phone, you can get up to like 150 or 175,000 without the up to language. Decent card. I actually think I'm gonna apply for this card in the next couple months. But yeah, on to the next card. We got the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card, which also comes with a global entry or TSA Precheck that'll cover the entire amount of your enrollment and renew every 5 years. This is a really good card if you're going for the Marriott strategy and you also want the TSA Precheck or global entry credit. Well, we're seeing a big pattern here of American Express really dominating all of these TSA credits, but we got another American Express card, the Delta Skymiles Reserve card, that also comes with a full $120 statement credit for global entry and TSA Precheck. It's a pretty expensive card, but if you're into Delta, I actually haven't looked into this card too much, but if that's your bread and butter, then this card's a good option. Next, we have the Citi AAdvantage Executive World Elite MasterCard, $595 annual fee, but it comes with the global or TSA Precheck application fee credit every 4 years, so you can actually renew faster. This card is really good for anyone who really values American Airlines and wants better perks with them. And how could we ever forget the Chase Sapphire Reserve coming in with the $550 annual fee, but you get the $300 travel credit. But basically, this card has the global entry or TSA Precheck, as well as a Nexus fee credit. That's basically going to Canada or whatever. You can look that up if you want, but that's not really what this video is about. We got the $120 for every single 4 years reimbursement. I plan on getting this card as well this year. It's great if you like the Chase ecosystem. And we have the Venture X card, which comes with the $120 global entry or TSA Precheck, $120 credit. Pretty standard for all of these cards at this point. This card comes with a $395 annual fee, but it pretty much pays for itself with these two benefits right here, and it comes with a pretty stellar sign bonus, although Capital One is harder to get approved for, and their transfer partners are a little bit limited, but to each their own. Now moving on to a few mid-tier credit cards with a little bit lower of annual fees, we have the American Express Green card coming in with a $150 annual fee, which comes with a $199 Clear Plus credit, basically giving you $59 of positive value on this card every single year. You also get 3x on travel, transit. It's a pretty good card, 40,000 membership reward points. Just make sure you don't get the gold or the platinum first if you don't have that already. I'm probably going to downgrade my platinum after year 1 to the green card, just for the clear credit alone. Though this is the only card on the list that does not come with TSA Precheck or global entry credits. We also have the Venture X's little brother, the Venture Rewards from Capital One. You still earn the same sign-up bonus of 75,000 bonus points after 4,000 is spent, but only with a $95 annual fee. And this card still comes with a $120 global entry or TSA Precheck credit. If you don't want to spend the extra $300 for the Venture X yet and you want to stay with Capital One, this is a really good card. Next up, we have the Bank of America Premium Rewards card with only another $95 annual fee. So this card comes with 60,000 bonus points, gets a $100 airport security statement credit from TSA Precheck or global entry. So not the full $120, but maybe it'll pay it off. I don't really know how that works. Maybe they just haven't updated their system yet, or maybe you will just get that $100, but that's still a significant discount off of global entry, and it will cover the full TSA Precheck enrollment fee. I personally wouldn't get this card unless I had the full platinum honor or whatever it is for this that makes the 1.5 like a 2.6 or whatever catch all credit card. But even for the sign up bonus and the TSA Precheck and then cancel after the first year, pretty good card. Finally, moving on to the $0 annual fee credit cards with the TSA Precheck credits, we have the Fidelity Rewards Visa credit card. So this comes with a $150 cashback offer, $100 statement credit for global entry or TSA Precheck. So also not that full $120. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be, but still $100 is super good, especially if you're just getting TSA Precheck. But even if you're getting global entry, you're basically only paying $20 for 5 years. I mean, this is just some crazy value for a $0 annual fee credit card. And also, it's a 2% catch-all card with no foreign transaction fees. So honestly, I might have to get this card later down the line just because it's really, really good. The only real downside to this card, I think, is that there's a minimum redemption, but I think it's only like 2,500 points or something, so it's not even that terrible. Lastly, we have the US Bank Altitude Connect Visa card, also a $0 annual fee, and guess what, it comes with that TSA Precheck or global entry credit, which is only the $100 again, but you know, it's a $0 annual fee card. What more can you really ask for? I would say that US Bank is a little harder to get approved for versus the Fidelity card, which is managed by Elon Financials. But if you are able to get this credit card, I mean, 4x at gas stations, 2x on dining, streaming services, and grocery stores, and you know, that free TSA PreCheck every single 5 years, I mean, it's a no-brainer. And also you get those no foreign transaction fees. Like, I just saw that now, crazy. Yeah. And also airport lounge access, apparently. You know, this card just seems super good. Visa card, so you can really have it anywhere, no foreign transaction fees. If you get this card, I mean, it's pretty good. So obviously all of these cards have a ton of benefits where if you're already going to be using them, you might as well just get one of those cards on the list with the higher annual fees with all those extra benefits and also get the TSA PreCheck. But if you're just looking for a card exclusively for the TSA PreCheck, Global Entry, or Clear, here's my recommendations. For TSA PreCheck and Global Entry, I'm going to go with the Fidelity Rewards Visa card just because it has no foreign transaction fees, no annual fee, and it gives you the $100 TSA PreCheck or Global Entry credit, which, I mean, it's just insane, and it's going to be much easier to get approved for than US Bank. But you know, the US Bank Altitude Connect is also a super good card if you want to get that. And obviously, if you want to get Clear and you don't want to get the Amex Platinum card, this is the only other card on the market that gives you a full statement credit of the full $199. I mean, just no brainer. You're getting a positive $59 every single year just for holding the card. So if you do actually want Clear and you're going to use it, I mean, this is just a no-brainer card. So overall, TSA PreCheck, Global Entry, and Clear are all great programs to make your traveling a lot more stress-free and also free. Like I said, I plan on not only getting Global Entry, but also Clear since I just hate waiting in lines. So I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this video and hopefully learned what program or programs you want to take advantage of and what card to get for them. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you enjoyed the video because just like credit card points, it's free. Apparently only 5% of you guys are subscribed, so let's try and get that number up a bit. I wish you all the best and I'll see y'all in the next one.